Hello and good evening, everyone. And thank you for joining us on your acoustic body intro. This is the third part or episode. And so as we promised, we would like to give you like a taster of a sensation of who are you as an infinite being, what is the acoustic wave, what is the acoustic body. Just a short snippet of that. So just for starting, please find a comfortable position. And and just lower all your barriers. So everything you made vital, valuable, real, and significant, all the different ways how you desire to separate yourself from this reality. Like grab all these walls and barriers around you and start to pull it down. Like these are the energetic walls and barriers separating you from your awareness, from all the energies, all the information around you. And as you pull it down below your feet and just follow your own speed with the process. Like we are not in a hurry. As you push down your hands, you at the same time push down all the barriers, anything and everything that separates you. Like how many times you bought into that you have to protect yourself with these barriers from the outer world. And really now destroy, create, eliminate, and eradicate all of that. Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all 100 shorts, boys, poets, bases, creations, and beyond. And now with the infinite being that you are, just allow yourself to keep expanding out in all directions. So you expand out even beyond the edges of the house where you live or where you be, and include everyone and everything in that house into your space. Their energy, their vibration, their consciousness. Just include everyone. And as you keep expanding further out, even further out to include the whole country and all the people, all nature, all animals, all buildings, all the infrastructure, the soil, the cars, the power lines, just include everything with no points of view. And as you keep expanding further out, even out to the space, and even beyond the edges of the universe. So you include all the planets, all the galaxies, all the stars, all the beings in your space. And take a deep breath and exhale. Like everywhere this is too much or this is overwhelming, will you now destroy, create, eliminate, and eradicate all of that. And of course, in this expanded space, you include your own body as well. And now as we keep expanding in all directions, let's expand even beyond time. So we are not just in the very moment, but we include past, present, and future. And allow yourself to receive all information, all possibilities, all energies. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 100 shorts, boys, forwards, bases, creations, and beyond. And as you keep expanding further out, now ask for your very nature as an infinite being, the, the space of infinite possibilities, in other words, the acoustic wave, to show up. And all the points of view you have, how it has to show up, what it has to be, how does it have to feel for you? Will you destroy and uncreate, eliminate, and eradicate? What if this can show up the way it shows up? And just expand out your allowance to the level of your awareness. That means let go of all your expectations, projections, judgments, points of view about how this should show up or what it is. And as you keep expanding further out, allow yourself to sense the acoustic wave, a space of infinite possibilities. Like, how does it feel for you? If you sense nothing, you can even ask that to double its intensity. If it's still nothing, you can ask it to triple its intensity, even increase its intensity by 10 times, by 100 times, by 1,000 times, by 100,000 times, by 1,000,000 times, and allow each and every cells, molecules, and particulates of your body to sense, perceive, and receive the acoustic wave of the infinite being that you are. And how does it feel for your body? And actually, how does it feel for you as an infinite being? Because we function from a different level of consciousness in each and every moment. Let's say it's a normal way of functioning that we jump up and down in this intensity or consciousness levels. But now let's bring up your level of consciousness to the level of the infinite being that you truly be. And everything you made vital, valuable, real, and significant about it, will you just destroy and uncreate? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 100 shorts, boys, forwards, bases, creations, and beyond. And how does it make you feel? How does it feel for your body? If you really allow your whole body, each and every molecules, tissues, organs, to sense it, to perceive it, to fully receive it. And would you allow it to affect your body? Just allow yourself to stay in this space. Actually, do you have any illness, any symptom, anything you would like to be recovered from? Anything that requires treatment, healing, restructuring, change, improvement. So allow each and every parts of your body to receive that correction that's required. How does it feel for the body and for you as a being? And allow everything to change. Everything that needs to be changed, let's change all of that. Actually, what is that joy, that excitement? What is that happiness that can show up in your body now? What is that new level of energy that can show up in the body now? What is that level of awareness and clarity that you can have with your body as an infinite being? What is that new level or new way of communication you can have with your body? Okay. And how does it feel? Cool. So thank you. Right.
But don't go.
No, we don't go.
Oh,
We
okay.
continue. We continue.
Okay.
We just
Okay.
finish
We
with
are
this part.
continuing. Okay. Okay.
Of course not. We don't stop. All right. So there is a new part to the class that we didn't mention or not yet emphasized it yet before. Like what I recognized since I'm facilitating this class since 2017, that even if we have so many exercises, like started to add a new type of exercise which really gives you the experience of changing your life. And now it happens during the class, and it happens with your active presence. So the new exercises, I mean, on top of the processes that we run on the body, so the new exercises are really about that oftentimes people, I would say most people, have points of view about all these topics about consciousness. And so we will work together with all these points of view, with all these limitations during the class. Like we will have these exercise periods, like 15, 20 minutes, when everyone can sort of like work with their own limitations with my facilitation, of course, until you let go of that. So what are we talking about? One of the big topic of the class is miraculous healing. And even the topic is really exciting and really powerful, but if you keep having your own points of view and belief systems, then, you know, it will not work for you because you maintain these belief systems. So in order to improve receiving and the capacity of using these tools, which are really unique, we will work with all these belief systems. So as part of the class, you have to sort of like, you will receive like an exercise book with lots of questions. You have to respond to that in writing and clear those points of view. These are short questions, but that really helps you to let go of the limiting points of view. So actually, like receiving these tools will go with at least 80–90% clarity and capacity of running it actually. So this is a new addition to make sure that everyone can receive far more from this class. You know, the price is the same as we had last year and before last year, but we select work on that to make sure that people can receive far more from the same class. And actually, we had really good feedback from the people who already tested this class and these new tools. And of course, there are great topics. Like one of the topics is how long can your body live? Like what is the capacity of your body to live longer than 70, 80, 90 years? Like how many hundreds or even thousands of years can your body live? Or or about choice. Like we all know that you only need to choose something else. But for most people, choice is not that simple. And still we choose from logical and available possibilities based on the accessible resources we already have. Like you choose something based on the money you already have or you expect to have by that date. Or you choose based on are you strong enough to make that thing happen, like physically strong enough? Or you choose based on, do I have the knowledge now to make that thing happen? So instead of choosing based on what creates greater, we choose based on what we can make happen already. But you know, this is not choice. I mean, that's rather maintaining your life. Because with choice, so here's the difference between choice and maintaining your life. When you maintain your life, your zone of comfortable life stays the same. So that means you don't have any growth, any expansion in your life. Therefore, you will never have the sensation of how infinite you are because there is no expansion in your life. Once you start to truly choose, choice means always going beyond, like always expanding your life. And then you start to have the sensation that you have power and you can live with that power, like you can apply your generative capacity to create the life and lifestyle you desire. This is why choice is really amazing and really powerful. Like choosing to follow the energy of what you desire to have. And as a result, you keep growing as a person, as a being. Your energies and energetic systems are growing and expanding. And your capacities, the things that you can achieve, becomes greater. You keep pushing out your limits and you keep recognizing that you become more and more capable as a creator and more conscious as well. Yeah. So we have really amazing topics, and we have improved exercises. And I think, shall we talk about before and after experience about the class, regarding those who had been to the class before in the past?
Evo, mogu da se uključim. Dobro večer svima. Evo, radujem se ovoj energiji i hvala Roku što je pokrenuo i potakao i akustično povlačenje na početku, da proširimo prostor, spustimo sve barijere.
She's grateful for
Treba da
yours, for
prevedeš
you,
neki,
Rocco.
kako prevodiš to ti?
Rocco, you can hear me if I'm translating you directly?
Yes, but then I think your voice goes over her voice, so they cannot hear you.
They don't need to hear me. Vesna is speaking Serbian.
But they hear her if we keep talking?
Da li me ostali čuju sad dok Megi? Me čujete? Čuju.
They can hear her.
Da.
I also hear her.
Ja sam jako uzbuđena što je omogućeno kreiranje ovog tečaja. Jer prvi put pre 3 godine kada sam videla najavu za tečaj, to je stvarno odmah kod mene donelo neku eksploziju i pozvalo me na prvu da se priključim, da postavljam pitanja i da vidim šta je moguće za nas, jer malo duže sam u Accessu. Tako da je bilo sve to što znamo, sve što sam naučila u okviru Accessa mi je bilo jako prijemčivo, ali je bio jedan deo kako ja to da primenim, a da mi bude jednostavnije. Pošto sam jako angažovana, radim puno, znala sam da treba po 2-3 sata da provedem vežbajući te alate, a nisam imala vremena za to. Međutim, pojavi se Rocco Wunderle sa svojom posvećenošću i nekom jednostavnošću prenošenja svog tog znanja, informacija, svega onoga stvarno što jeste uvek aktuelno i što nas dotiče i potiče sve nas koji smo na ovom putu promene. I stvarno je ovaj tečaj, taj prvi i kasnije još mnoge tečajeve koje sam prošla sa Rockom i razne njegove radionice, svaki put me iznenadi da uvijek ima nešto novo i svaki put se dodaje nešto novo i stvarno to nam je doprinos, meni je veliki doprinos da integrišem i svoje telo i svoje biće i da svo to znanje integrišem i primenjujem svakodnevno, da jesam u tim procesima i da nadkreiram svoju realnost i da budem doprinos i ljudima oko sebe, a da ne moram, kako da kažem, da ostavim ono sve staro, nego što je moguće da i tu bude promena i da mi bude veliki doprinos. I hvala što sam uspela, hvala Roku što sam uspela da ujedinim i telo i biće i da pokrenem neke svoje kapacitete i sva svoje znanja koja sam do tada sticala, povezala ta mnoga ograničenja iz kojih sam živela. I kažem hvala Roku na toj nesebičnosti i na angažovanju te akustične vibracije, jer sve više se priča o akustičnom talasu, o vibracijama, o tome kako se sve ubrzava oko nas. Pa evo, tako da od srca preporučujem i još jednom hvala Roku na doprinosu i onome što jeste.
Grateful and I really recommend the class.
Oh.
Woohoo! So Rocco, you received this. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Cool, great.
Thank you, Margareta, for the translation, and thank you for Vesna, of course. Thank you.
I was continuing in English. I'm sorry. So again.
Right. Anyone has a question? One of the questions, can this help with a job?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, the question is, can this thing happen with a job? I guess having a job or getting a job or making the job done, completed, I guess finding a job. Like I can tell you my example that okay. Imagine that you are functioning from a certain kind of energy and vibration. That means your fear, your judgments, your points of view, your past experience, the stories of your friends or your own stories. And that really limits how much and what you can receive. And we have like 4 body processes at the class. And this like one of the body process is really about to let go of all the polarity. In other words, the space you are functioning from with anything is full of polarity. That means energetically, you sense the truth, you sense the possibilities, but you have your own filters, your own belief systems. Therefore, you cannot truly sense it. And when we run these processes, it naturally starts to remove your own polarity, your belief systems. It starts to, as well, change the space. So maybe your actual reality is not the best, or it's not letting you choose something. But with these tools, you can start to change that space. So you are working with the quantum entanglements from this approach. And also you can, another thing is that the acoustic wave can be used to ask for specific possibilities or specific combinations of possibilities. For example, what is the acoustic wave? Like most of the time we use it for healing. Like what is the acoustic wave of a healthy organ? And you download it and you run a body process, the acoustic body process on yourself in the body with that information to overwrite the actual vibration in the body, the unhealthy vibration, let's say. But the same way, you can also use these tools to create a different reality, let's say, for you to find a job with a certain level of income, like salary. Also to change the situation on the, let's say, if you're looking for a rental property, to find it with ease at that price, or to be able to generate more money to be able to rent a more expensive one. So actually it can be a great tool in so many different ways. Like there are multiple ways how you can use it. I would say we don't even know how many ways you can use it because everyone is really talented to use it. Like that, there was a lady who attended the class and he was trying to sell a painting, and for many months she wasn't successful with that. And then at the end, after the class, she sold it like 3 times more, like at a price that was 3 times higher. And she was using the acoustic wave to find that client or customer who wanted to pay that much for that painting. So people are really talented how to use it. You can use it to make your body recover faster, or as we call it, like the miraculous healing, even nearly immediately. We can really use it to change the space you are functioning from or your body is functioning from. Like if you would like to have a different financial reality with your business, then you can ask for that acoustic wave to affect your business and you. So it's like it's like a really amazing tool that people can use, and it's like reconnecting you to the knowledge, to the consciousness that is truly yours, that was always yours, but let's say it was taken away or it was never introduced to you before. Let's look into another question. All right, so there's a question, what is the acoustic wave? What is the acoustic body and what is the acoustic vibration? All right. So the acoustic wave is the information, it's the space, it's the possibilities. Like there are infinite possibilities, really. And you can truly choose anything, not based on what you already have, but based on what creates greater, what you desire. I mean, you can even choose things that doesn't create anything greater. But the great thing is that it's everything, and all different combinations of possibilities are available. And when you start to choose, then that reality starts to align with you. So it's like, this is how we use the acoustic wave to work with the quantum entanglements. And also regarding the acoustic vibration, it is the, let's say, the version of the acoustic wave that has the energy as well to change the physical structure, to change the physical material. Like, for example, when we treat the body, then we use the acoustic vibration, because that can help to make your body change, or the client's body to physically change its structural reality. So the acoustic wave is the information behind. It's like the homeopathic ailment. You know, homeopathy, it's like each of those tiny tablets has their own vibration. And some of them are really fine, really subtle intensity of vibration. And And the amazing thing is that why I said that last time that your body is like a magic wand, because you can use your body to generate the acoustic vibration. So you as a magician or as a wizard, you can use your body really amazingly to contribute to other bodies' recovery, or even to change physical reality, physical structures. Okay. So again, the information is the acoustic wave, but the energy to make that information sort of like affect physical structures, it's contained by the acoustic vibration. But anyway, we will go much deeper into this, and we will practice it at the class in Re-calibration 26th to 28th of September.
Rocco, I have a question.
Yeah.
A few times you said quantum entanglements. Maybe not everyone knows what is it.
All right.
Can you tell us?
Yes. So what is the quantum entanglements? Imagine that if you look around, the universe is full of possibilities and full of different paths, like walkways. You can choose this walkway, that will take you somewhere. You can choose another walkway, it will take you somewhere else. And maybe you cannot see the walkway, the path that would take you to the life or to the situation that you desire to have. Maybe you cannot see it because you have so many points of view about how you need to get there. And, you know, points of view are not always from consciousness. They are just points of view. So it will not guide you to the place. And when you start to choose simply just to get there, and you give up the need of logically knowing how I get there, because the need for logically knowing something is full of judgments, projections, points of view, expectations, and so on. It's the result of the logical mind, the limited mind. So actually, the path at this very moment may not exist at all. The end point exists because that's a possibility. So the possibility exists, but the way to get there, it doesn't exist. And when you start to choose it, then the whole universe starts to sort of like reconnect the different pathways at different points to make sure that you can get to that result. You can get to the end of the road. So when you keep choosing out of no points of view, no expectations, no judgment, simply just knowing that this is what I'm choosing, this is what I would like to achieve, then like your very being starts to communicate with the whole universe, with the all different layers. We can also say the morphogenetic field, the morphogenetic energy field, which in other words, that is what builds up the quantum entanglement. So the quantum entanglement is the process to pull all the different elements of your choice in front of you. So again, you choose something, but the walkway, the pathway doesn't exist. But as you keep choosing it, the universe rearranges all different situations and scenarios. So at the end, you have a pathway through which you can walk through and get there. Most of the time, as you walk, that pathway is just generated in that very moment. Like the next pavement, the next piece of stone or brick is just put under your feet, literally, and in reality as well, so you can get to that end result, what you were choosing. Let's say you ask for something and the universe arranges everything so your asking can show up. So everybody decided you have to do the job. Well, it's not. You have to follow the path that's built by the universe only for you. And also we go deeper into this as well at the class, because this is also one of the topics of the class. And of course, one of the topics is to give up your need for logical mind, give up the need for judgments, for points of view, for expectations, and everything that doesn't allow you to have ease. Will you destroy and uncreate, eliminate and eradicate for eternity. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 100 shorts, boys, poets, basis creations, and beyond. For a lot of people, they need sort of like an additional step to, which means sort of like to have clarity about how things work. You know, not making it like airy-fairy, like angels will do it for you or something like that, but have a very simplified definition or detailed breakdown of how things work. So one part of the class is about this, but also there is another element to sort of like make you let go of your expectations, because your expectations keeps you in your mind, in your logical mind, so it doesn't allow you to receive the magic that is beyond your expectations and your projections. So one of the big aim of the class is to let go of all these projections and expectations, so you can go through kind of a transformation, like a personal transformation, when you start to allow yourself to let the universe hold your back. Like it allows you to start to trust and honor and be grateful for the universe. It's like, I would say this is another form of communion with the whole universe. Because how could you let the universe to support you if you are not connected, if you are separated from the universe? Like it would require you to believe that that will happen. But believing means, you know, blindly taking it as granted. When you are connected to the universe and you are in communion with the universe, it's not about a thought process anymore. It's a knowing. It's like, just like you know, you have a hand and you can move your fingers, you will have this level of knowing that the universe is working together with you. It's not against you. It's not testing you. It's working together with your asking, with your choices, with who you are. And this is the point when magic starts to show up. And actually, this is the point we would like to bring all of you by the end of the class into that space of magic and miracles. So actually, I didn't find more questions for today. If anyone has a question or any of you has any pain or any symptoms in your body, please let me know now so we can work with it before we finish.
Aha, mogu ja?
Yes.
Može, da, evo ja imam hunjavicu, mislim prilično jaku hunjavicu, nekakvu virozu, a trebala bi biti na Access Bars globalnom tečaju u petak. Sve se pitam kako će to završiti.
Okay, she is also going Access Bars global class in Budapest. So.
Jeste me čuli?
Cool.
Aha, dobro. Aha. Pa, evo, pitali ste da li imam da li neki ima simptom kakav, jel? Da kažem.
About symptoms,
nešto što se događa. Sad ne znam da li je to vezano ovoga.
I don't know if it's connected with this topic. So,
aha, hunjavica.
Aha, cool. It's she's sneezing, something like that. Sneezing, I think.
With the nose.
Yes,
yes, the nose.
Something like allergy or what?
Možda da, ne znam. Možda, može biti da je alergija.
Maybe she's not certain.
Uh-huh. So what are you aware of? So if you're present with your nose and you're present with your mind, not your consciousness, with your mind, your brain, your logical thinking, just choose to be present with that. And at the same time, be present with the nose and the state of your nose, the symptom, that's sneezing. And just ask the question, like from 1 to 100%, how much of this belongs to others? What's the first number that comes into your mind?
Uh, 50.
50.
Right. And are you allowed to return it back to whoever it belongs to all of them? And will you do it?
Da, yeah.
And will you do it now? Not later, not next day, right now. And now allow all of that, what you have left, sort of like your space, your reality, your physicals, to get fully restructured to this new reality. How does it feel now without the 50%?
Wow, odčepio mi se nos. Puno bolje.
Okay,
Stvarno.
It's much better because her nose is like not stuck anymore and she's feeling much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, hvala.
Voila. I remember there was a lady, we were having a bars exchange, and this lady was stung by a bee, like a couple of hours before the bars exchange. And she said that she's really allergic to the bees. And she said her whole right arm is like, how do you say, enlarged or puffed up because this was her body's reaction. And she knew that this is going to happen. And when this happens, then, you know, even the fingers are all like big sausages. So she can't really move because it's so hurting that being so puffed up. So she said she can come, but she can't run bars. She can receive bars. I mean, okay, come, will be fun. So I asked her to get on the table, and I started to ask this question, like what is this? And where is the implant that is programming her body to create this symptom, this reaction? And since somewhere around the kidney or the liver, it doesn't really matter. So I was removing that implant. And then suddenly what she started to feel, that her whole arm started to have like a tingling sensation. It wasn't painful. It was like, lots of ants. A really nice tingling sensation. And like 5 minutes later, she said like, wow, it doesn't hurt. It's not painful. I can use it. Like, the size of the arm didn't change, but it didn't, like it had no more pain. So she was able to run bars. And she said that like what happens, that when she got stung by the bee, then she has to go to the hospital and she receives like an injection. And with that injection, it takes 1 week for her body to get back to the normal state, what it was before. And next morning, she sent me a text message saying that it's miracles, because her arm went back to normal size, no pain, nothing, just overnight after the treatment. So what else is possible? If we are willing to read the body, if we are willing to read information or consciousness of the body. All right. So this class is for those people who would like to change their body or change their life, and also for those people who would like to add something new, something really powerful to their praxis to help treating their clients. And of course, it's not just about healing the body, but it's also about working with different energies and to improve your capacity of reading the energy. In other words, we can also say like the lot of clearings and body processes and practices are helping you to read the morphogenetic field, or in other words, some people call it the Akashic records. Or you can say it really clears your limitations, so you become more connected with your body and also more connected with the universe. So there is less boundaries and blockages between you and the universe. So you can have more clarity much quicker. And what else can show up? So thank you so much for everyone joining us. If you have any more questions, please feel free to connect Margareta Mudra or Vesna Kostic or Dragana Domazet or Angelika Mitkovska. Yes, I pronounce well, Angela Mitkovska, or Ellen Potterpan. Hope my pronunciation is good. I'm afraid not the best. And end. The class starts on the 26th of September in Rijeka. It's a live class. Please come live. It's not available online. And please come and have your own experience of what is really living, being, functioning as an infinite being. And what is the area of life where you would like to experience that? I mean, you can experience it in your whole life. Some people would like to use it in their profession. Some people like to use it in their relationship. Some people with their body, with their financial reality. It's your choice. You can choose all at the same time, of course. But definitely, it's changing how you see the world and what you can perceive from the world, and what, yeah, it's also about recognizing that you are a creator who can change the future. And yeah, please make your registration in time so it also contributes to us to get ready with everything by the time the class starts, like manuals, certificates, all the snacks, and so on. So make sure we get your information. Okay. If you have any doubt, please contact one of the organizers. Have a lovely day. I really wish all of you to have a greater sense of the infinite body and the infinite being, and the communion between your body and your being, and having like an integrity with your body and with your power. So thank you so much for your energy and for your presence. And again, thank you for all the amazing organizers of the class, and really looking forward to meet all of you. And please forward this video and forward this possibility to your friends who could be interested about attending this. Like, how many more people can know about the class that exists? Well, thank you so much. We will send out the recordings. Voila. And have so much fun. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Voila, bye. Ciao.